Ladies and gentlemen, Bell the Bell podcast is live. We are live on TikTok here. As you can see that I am messing with the camera behind the scenes. But now I'm coming to the forefront. This is your host, DJ Mainstream, the voice of the voiceless. And we are tapped in here on the AEW Double or Nothing buy-in, as this is AEW Double or Nothing weekend. They're currently, as I said in Instagram video, they're 25 minutes literally from where we shoot this show. So not salty. I'm fine because I get to watch it live with all of you. I may not be here for the entire show itself, but I definitely am planning to stay locked in for the buy-in, give my picks on who I think could win throughout the show, and give my commentary on the current buy-in. Let's let you know, as I say on every stream, this ain't water. Tonight I'm drinking on some the Tennessee Fire of Jack Daniels. But regardless of what I'm sitting here talking about when I'm drinking, let's talk about what's going on. Again, this is AEW Double or Nothing weekend. AEW Double or Nothing is here. I am currently watching it here on the buy-in on YouTube. Divine Dominion, our AEW Tag Team Champions, are going against me and Black Out the Rebels, baby, Zeta Steel, and veteran Viva Van. Ooh, nice kick. They're doing a 5-minute challenge, which they're about to get pretty damn close. Like, really damn close. But we'll get back to them in a second as that go along. Let me see here, because I want to look at exact. Matter of fact, you guys give me 1 second. I want to be able to really chime in with y'all. So you got to be fully prepared here at the Bell to Bell podcast. Hold on. Be fully prepared here because I also want to make sure I am using my Peter Parkers. That's why I ran all the way over here to get on the other side of the damn studio. This way I can really chime in with y'all because I'm also going to be listening live on my own personal TikTok, and I'll comment on you guys' responses and things of that nature here as well. Let's see. Alrighty, so AEW Double or Nothing. We're gonna go run. I'm gonna run down the. Oh man, wow. So Zeta Steel and Viva Van just lost. They had 14 seconds to go, man. They could have had a whole tag team title match down the line. It's all good. Shout out to Zeta Steel. Oh shit! Yo, what was the point of that? Yo, my Megan Bain just gave Christopher Daniels a whole psycho knee. That shit was crazy. And now I guess Ty Mello and Anna Jay are coming out. Yeah, it's time to start getting the tag team division of the women's. It's time to get it sorted out. But as they're going off the screen, I'm going to run down the matches. Kazuchika Okada versus Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW International Championship. I just want to say I'm feeling a way about this title. There's so much that can be done with it, similar to how Mustafa Ali is doing in TNA with his International Championship reign. That should be the blueprint in a sense, but not every company's going to follow that. But hopefully, which is why I'm expecting Okada and Takeshita to burn the house down. I expect Takeshita to win here. I'm expecting him to win in International Championship, and I expected him to take it to DDT and so on and so forth. So, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I have Takeshita winning. Right now, checking back in on the buy-in, we have Death Riders versus the Ops. It's Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, and Willa Yuta versus the Ops, Anthony Bowens, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata, which is going to be interesting. So, and then, what did I just get a message on TikTok about? Hold on, guys. Let me see what's going on with this screen here. Okay, I want to make sure we're all good here. We're all chimed in, and the screen is sorted out. All right, cool. I want to make sure we're good. So, as the Death Riders versus the Ops are about to start, I'm going to continue going down the card. FTR versus Cope and Cage for the AEW World Tag Team Championships match. That is an I Quit match. Let me just say this. I said the last time this match happened, when it wasn't an I Quit match, when it was, they were up in, I think it was Toronto. I forgot what the pay-per-view. Don't quote me. Back then, I said I think the title change should have happened. It has to happen tonight. Like, what are we doing at this point? Tonight has to be the night we get the title change of Cope and Cage winning the tag team championships. I feel like they go on a nice little legacy run with the titles, and it makes sense for FTR to sail off in the sunset for a bit. Maybe they'll run it back again for another match, but Cope and Cage wins here for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Stadium Stampede. Yeah. Jericho, Hurt Syndicate. That's Bobby, Lashley, Shelton Benjamin. The Elite, Kenny Omega, Jack Perry, and the Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, versus The Demand, Ricochet, Bishop Colin, Toy Leona, and the Doc Callis family, Mark Davis and Andre El Idolo, and the Dogs, Clark Connors and David Finlay. This match is going to be freaking crazy. They have a lot of space to play with here at Louis Armstrong Stadium. I guess Jericho wins it here just to continue the feud with him and Ricochet. The Jericho probably getting a pin on Ricochet in the middle of the ring, but we'll see how it goes. But that's what I expect to happen. Tekla has her AEW Women's World Championship on the line in a fatal four-way. What I think I saw they coined it champions match. All three women that she faces in this match are former AEW Women's World Champions. Hikaru Shida, three-time former World Women's Champion. Jamie Hayter, very early in her career, Women's World Champion. And Chris Statlander, who was just recently a Women's World Champion against Tekla. I don't know. I'm assuming there's going to be a situation where here, shout out to Black Up the Rebel who's thinking I'm a multitasking motherfucker, but I'm not. So he'll have to bear with me as he is chiming in my ear. Hold on, because I want to see if he's sitting here chatting. Oh, because he wants me to get into the live. Hold on, let me check it because I have to go to it. Let me see. How do I do this shit? Ask me to do shit I don't know what the hell. Now, see, here's the thing. I don't know how this audio is going to sound, and I don't know how you're going to sound on here. So,
here. How do I sound? How do I sound?
Okay, so I can hear you because I have the Peter Parkers on. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Out the Rebels on the live with us right now.
Yeah, you know the fucking vibes.
Yeah, so we're locked in with the buy, and I was trying to run down the card before you chimed in.
My bad. Yo, as soon as I saw that you was on, I was like, nah, let me get in where I can fit in. I'm walking the dog right now, so I
appreciate you.
I got time today.
You guys see us both on screen.
Yeah. I was actually just finishing watching Collision. It was I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was last week's. It was the last match was who was it? FTR versus Conglomerate. There we go.
Oh, Orange Cassidy and Roger Strong for the titles.
Yeah. That was yesterday or last week?
No, that was on that was last week, but they had it on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, so I was watching that. I'm gonna watch Dynamite when I get back in.
Yeah, but right now we're tripping on this buy-in, and I don't know, brother. Have you seen the card?
Yeah, I have. I saw all 32 matches lined up.
Here you go with your bullshit.
It's a lot. It's really a lot. The fuck. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think we're in for another banger as usual.
Per usual. Per usual. Honestly, I think we're at a point where AEW can't do no wrong with pay-per-views, but we talked about this before. It's the fact that it just goes on for a long time.
AEW can't do no wrong with a Wednesday night. Probably, arguably the most boring night of the week. They be putting on bangers like it's nothing. So yes, I mean it's a long pay per view, but so what? If you're gonna get classic after classic match, I'll sit through that any day.
True. True. Yo, the next time AEW does anything either near where you're at now or here in New York, we gotta go.
Yeah, I'm still trying to work that out. I'm not sure how I'm gonna make that happen down here because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do about my car situation. But yeah, yeah, that's on the docket because I've done SmackDown, I've done Indies with you know um, what is it? House of Glory. Next thing is Raw and AEW.
Yeah, I have never been to a Raw show and I gotta do AEW. I have to.
Very same.
Damn, damn. All right. No, right now I'm watching Yuta per usual getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, right now I'm picking up shit from my dog and I gotta dump this while still trying to hold the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, you can never put it past you when it comes to Black Up the Rebel. A big multitasking motherfucker on his side. We do it. We do it
Oh
all.
yeah. Yeah, another thing I'm gonna start doing too is I'm gonna start jumping into other people's lives and promoting bell to bell. See if we can get our numbers and stats up that way too.
Nice.
Because like the last time I went live for Saturday Night's main event, it was mad people hopping in trying to trying to chop it up and trying to get in, and I'm just like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that today. Like, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up to where I can go live from bell to bell and hop in and have people hop in, and then I'm gonna do another one where I'm just hopping into other people's lives and just talking my shit.
I like that. I like that a lot. Because to be honest with you, and y'all know here on TikTok, even with our Twitch, even with our Instagram followers, we love collaborating. So whatever works out, especially now that I'm able to take our TikTok lives that we do and post them on YouTube, it's corporate synergy. So
Absolutely.
hit us up. Shout out to everybody
Listen,
who's been live with us right now.
absolutely. What's good? Yeah, man, we almost broke 1,000 people yesterday. We was like 991 or something.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, yeah. I sent you the screenshot.
Oh, that's what I was looking at this morning. Yo, let me tell y'all. Sometimes I'll be so caught up and try to get shit behind the scenes on Bell to Bell podcast. So when Black be sending me shit, I'm like, oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, yeah. Mainstream's the numbers guy. So anytime I be looking at these figures, I'm like, okay, so yeah, I'm sure he's gonna look at this and see where we are, where we need to be, and stuff like that. But I looked at that like, oh yeah, now we getting it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I even said that's why I asked how good the live went because I'm like, I'm going to upload that to YouTube. So I'm more than likely going to upload that YouTube by end of tonight, including this live as well.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So there's no match going on right now. They're still setting up.
No, that right now is it's like the pre-show, the buy-in. So it's the ops, Bowens, Hooks, and Hook and Shibata versus the Death Riders.
Okay. Who you got?
I mean, honestly, I'm all for anything that's cool with the ops, but I'm not mad with the Death Riders winning because I honestly kind of feel like, which I was going to mention, I kind of feel like Moxley could lose tonight.
Hmm. Okay. Speaking of Death Riders, how do you feel about Will Ospreay being inducted into the Death Riders now?
So I honestly have multiple different feelings. I told somebody else on Twitter. I feel like it's just a part of his story, his progression, of what he's trying to get to. Um, he's an assassin, so now he's going to fine tune what assassins do, and for him in the ring, it's being a submissionist. It's just a part of his story, and eventually, I think he's got to beat Moxley. Though.
Hmm. Yeah. I think I agree with what you're saying, but I think that's gonna like align better when Moxley is champion, because now it's gonna be even more on the line. Like I could see that being like a really big
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah. Because honestly, the way I've been seeing recently, I don't know, maybe because of the fact I've been so stuck on Osprey winning in the UK at All In. I saw somebody else
Hmm.
was like, I think Moxley's gonna eventually win the world title back.
Okay, not mad at that.
Oh, and then just let you know the ops just not ops, the Death Riders just won.
Of course they did. Okay, so I have to ask, how do you feel about squash matches? Specifically, the squash matches that I've been witnessing with what is it? The ladies Dominion or whatever Lena Cross tag team is?
Yeah, the Divine Dominion. Yeah.
Divine Dominion. Okay, because every time they come in, they're just it's a squash. Like you may see the opposite team land a hit or two. Like for instance, you saw we saw the debut of our baby buttermilk biscuit, Allie Ketch. She was on Ring of Honor. She got demolished by them with another
Mm-hmm.
woman, and it's just like, how do you feel about that? Because I kind of feel like squash matches in this instance is cool because they're not technically on the AEW roster, but when I was watching a lot of the Late to the Party in season 6, I saw some squash matches, and I'm just like, this does nothing for the people that are being squashed because they have to now work twice as hard to earn their name. You're making the other person look great, cool, but at the same time, it's like there's going to be a much tougher storyline that has to be written when it's time to push that other person. Don't you think?
I get what you're saying, but here's the thing about squash matches that they've been existing since the early days of wrestling. I'll start from that leading up to Divine Dominion. During the time when you were watching it, I almost feel like the NXT era was almost accustomed to the squash matches. I mean, during that time, I think even Oscar was having squash matches with random chicks. Um, it's almost necessary because one, the rep of the person who's going to get the loss, but it's honestly building the record of the person who's getting the win. In Divine Dominion's case, I hate to say it, I almost feel like it's lazy writing because there's more than enough women that they can have a whole storyline with on AEW. I'll let you know. Ty Conti and Anna Jay just came back, who was like one of the original AEW women's tag teams. So hopefully that means there's gonna be a story here. We'll see.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, how do you feel about Cage and Cope versus FTR? You think tonight's the night Cage and Cope are breaking up as a tag team, or are they winning the titles tonight?
Well, this is an I Quit match, right?
Yes, exactly.
So even so, how would they break up and then go solo? Wouldn't that be it for them?
So basically, the way they're saying it is that this is the last time they'll ever tag team if they lose. So they can't tag team ever again.
Oh,
Yes, they'll break up and go solo. But they did
oh okay.
say, and what's his face? Adam said it like in an interview from before that he was like, I'm only here right now to do tag team with Christian. So it's like, damn, maybe this is also it could be his last match. So yeah,
Mm. I mean, unfortunately, the way that it looks, it's like Edge and Christian are on their victory lap. Like, there's nothing else that these two gentlemen need to prove or need to say or
yeah,
do to anybody to make them a fan and believer. They have been going 30 plus. Like, they could have retired 10
yeah,
years ago and still had 20 years in the game. Like, that's insane. So unfortunately, I think
that's
FTR is
fact.
very new and they're still fresh. I think this would be kind of like a passing of the torch type of situation that we might see. Now, in a perfect world, me personally, I would love to see Edge and Christian win,
Mm-hmm.
just to see the look on Stokely's face as his team gets fucked
Same.
up. But yeah, it looks like they might let FTR win this. It'll be a banger though, but I think
I
FTR is
don't
gonna win.
want. We'll see because we'll see because I really don't want FTR to take this because it's like from here, who else they face? Like I don't want to see another run back with them in the Bucks. I don't want to see another like I don't know. I'd rather Christian and Copeland win it.
Has Hurt Syndicate gone after them yet?
No,
Well, there you go.
yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Right now they're doing this. Sorry, I'm stuck in this buy-in match of a 10-man tag team match. So
10 man tag team is crazy.
insane. Yeah,
They should just they should just call it all the niggas in the
everybody got to
mat
get paid,
match
man.
or something.
You know, they say everybody got to get paid.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, listen, Tony Khan is going to make sure that everybody eats, and I appreciate and respect that. Because, I mean, Lord knows there's a lot of people in WWE right now that need to wrestle that are fine and that are wasting away.
You a
Jordan Grace.
petty.
Come on.
You are petty.
Oh, you know it. I love it.
Who you, who you talking about? Name names. Name names.
Oh, okay. All right. Be specific. Name names. Who is wasting away and in WWE right now? Yes, you got Jordan
Alright,
Grace.
we're doing this on
Name.
the AEW stream, mind you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, from. Oh, from an AEW perspective, who's wasting away? Um, Honestly, I don't think so. I don't
No,
think
no,
anybody.
no,
What you
no.
mean?
That's I was talking about WWE. I was just making fun of the fact that
Oh,
he was actually about to do this on a double or nothing stream. That's why.
oh yeah, yeah. No, I have no problems with that. Let's go in. Okay, so who's wasting away at WWE? Like I said, you got Jordan Grace, who's completely healthy.
We're not
Uh,
doing this. We're not doing this.
the entire 40,000 people that got cut earlier this month. Kyrie Sane and Motor City Machine Guns. All these people were healthy. I don't know what's worse, getting cut while you're healthy or getting cut
I
while
see.
you're
I'm not
injured.
entertaining this, right? I'm letting him talk.
Listen, y'all already know that I'm the one that has the battery in the back, so he can stay silent all the fuck he wants to. This is my time right now. So who else is not being
Yeah,
utilized properly?
yeah. I'm glad you.
Uh,
I'm glad you. There's understanding here.
where the fuck is Sheamus? How about that? Huh?
I
Um,
don't know.
what's
Good
go?
question. Sorry, there's a little bit delayed, but I don't know which Sheamus is at.
Yeah. Who else? Who else? Um, Ivy Nile. Nothing from her. Maxine Dupree. We don't know what's going on with her. All we know is that
Well,
her and
speaking of
Austin
Maxine
Theory
Dupree, I don't
are
mean to
just
cut you
seen.
off, but she just beat chick girl Nikita Lyons on main event.
Okay, who hasn't? Nikita Lyons need to just give it up and go to
Oh
UFC.
boy.
Because that's the only time I ever see her training, and I follow her on Instagram, so I can say this with 100% certainty. She's never practicing and training in the ring, like wrestling and sparring and working on her craft, working on her holds and her submissions and grapples. Never seeing that. But
I
she
mean,
will be hitting that. She will be hitting that body bag though, and it's just like that doesn't do anything for your in ring ability.
I just, there's so much that can be said about Nikita. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not watching LFG. Let's let you, ladies and gentlemen, know. Blackout does. I don't. Um, I just look at the current trajectory of a person's career based on engagement and where they're going. And I think with Nikita, you trust her with the first person, your big talent acquisition, and Lizzie Ray. That means you have a little bit of a stock in her. You have her wrestling on main event, which is a part of the main roster show, just like Harlem Lewis. That means you have stock in her. I do eventually feel like she may be featured more in NXT. I don't know. Maybe she get called up, maybe not. I don't know. But I do feel like you'll see her more on main TV or NXT.
Okay, for some reason I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to see any updated new episodes of LFG, but what I can say is based off what I'm seeing on Evolve, they have her tag teamed up with Sloane Jacobs. So it looks like they're trying their best maybe to start trying to develop a tag team division, at least with the women is
What
concerned,
else is new?
because you still have Layla Diggs and Mason
What
Holiday.
else is new?
So and them being heels together, it kind of complements each other. And yeah, I could see that being a thing. Nikita Lyons back on NXT in this landscape. I kind of really don't see it yet. It would have to be they would have to
Uh,
interject her somehow, some way, and I'm not sure how they would do that right now.
it, there's gonna be I don't know. Right now, I don't feel like she fits, but it's tough to say it, but I almost feel like she fits as the person that unfortunately is going to eat the pins right at this current moment. And it sucks to say, but it's honestly the truth. But I do think eventually you're going to see her probably worked in more in other ways because there's no way you ignore the fact that she kind of went like fake viral, was like 2 weeks ago with the whole singing thing. Oh, and that reaction she did to Lizzie, the oh my god, the promo, the heavy metal vibe shit, that shit was hilarious. So she has the
Hmm.
timing there. So, but it comes with time. It comes with time.
It comes with time, but she has survived two, if not three, cuts already. How is she still hanging on? People way more talented than her, way more
About
established
three
than her, are getting cut. What is going on? What are they looking at? Like, you're gonna tell me that Kerry Sane can
honestly,
go, but Nikita Lyons can stay? You're gonna sit up here with a straight face and tell me that? That's what we're doing?
I, no, I'm not going to
Yeah,
tell.
yeah. Go ahead.
I'm not
Go
going
ahead.
to straight face and tell
I
you
dare
that.
you.
No,
I double
I'm
dog
not.
dare you.
Nah, after what I saw, listen. After what I saw Layla Diggs this week, I'm all for whatever the girls in involved are doing right now. If Nikita
Listen,
stays in and we'll get better off of them, I'm cool with it.
listen. I've been saying this since the very moment I set eyes on her. Layla Diggs has it. She just needs the right opportunity to be able to showcase what she got. And unfortunately, I love Mason Holiday. She's a How Are
We
You
supposed to.
alumni, but she doesn't have it yet. And unfortunately, she's weighing Layla Diggs down. If they were to break up and just be completely solo, watch how Layla Diggs takes off.
Yeah. My bad. I'm gonna get stuck in this freaking buy-in and this ride just ended.
You sound like you on sports bets or something.
Nah, it's just because there was a whole bunch of crap going on. You have the Vita Coco bottle out there throwing cocoa nut water on people. Someone is busted open bleeding. Who's bleeding?
Hmm.
This is a lie. This is a lie. And of course, here come Eddie Kingston. Now, why Eddie Kingston come to the ring with a drawstring book bag? That's wild. This motherfucker. Oh wow. Shout out to Eddie Kingston getting a moment, man, in New York. That was dope. That was dope. All right, let's see. What else was I looking at here? So, all right. So, for people who are clocked in with us on our YouTube, um, we did put in our picks for the men's and women's Owen Hart tournament. Um, Tonight, first opening match, Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay. You said Will was winning for you, right? You hear me, bud? I think you may be muted, my friend, because now I can't hear you, which makes it make nobody can hear you. Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear anything you're saying. Well, we're trying to figure out like a through technical difficulties here. Um,
This is
I
bullshit.
had
Hello?
now I can hear you.
Okay. All right. There we go. We good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was asking who do you have out of Will Ospreay versus Samoa Joe?
Um, Good question. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to go with Will Ospreay
Okay.
because they're setting up something with this storyline, and I think it's too soon to squash him with
Agree.
somebody like Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe is going to be perfectly fine if he takes this L. But if you give this L to Will Ospreay now, it's going to be like, okay, so now what is going to work? Because he just took an L to Moxley not too long ago, and now he's taking another L to Samoa Joe. It's going to be like, all right, you're not going to make Will Ospreay a jobber. You're not going to make him a mid card person. So you have to like start giving him some wins here and there.
Right. I agree. I agree. Because honestly, again, I'm on this thought process that we're on a path of Will Ospreay's redemption. Hence, what I was saying about the Death Rider thing earlier. I have Ospreay winning this whole thing. So this is just step one.
Oh yeah. So yeah, now what happened was I tried to take my headphones out because I'm in the crib now, and apparently that's the lifeline where you can actually see and hear me. I guess I don't know.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I was asking, did you see the post that I put up earlier, either today or yesterday?
What? Which one? Because I know we had. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we post a lot of stuff on the Bell to Bell socials.
Yeah, nah, it was the one with your man's from the Truman Show.
Oh yeah, I can't with you. Yo, them shits had me crying this morning. I cannot, yo.
That's what I do. But stop me when I'm telling lies. You can always DM me and you can always text me like, "Yo, Black, you capping right now."
I mean, listen, he is very true. He will keep the DMs open just for you to reply and tell him otherwise. What I was gonna ask you, Swerve versus Bandito. Who you got? Who'd you get for that?
Mm, I think we're gonna. I think it's gonna be Swerve, just
Okay.
because Swerve has a declaration of being the most dangerous man in AEW. We got to see where that goes. Where does that take him? And we've
Correct.
seen him go. We've seen him go through. What is it, Hangman? So now we got to
Correct.
see what happens when he goes against Bandito. Eventually, this is going to lead him to something monumental, like some type of championship or something of like critical status. Whereas like somebody, you're not going to see somebody for a couple of months.
I agree. I agree. And honestly, we're on a path now. Honestly, I said it in my men's tournament picks. I think we're leading to Osprey versus Swerve, and I'm here for that. And they have fucking magic in the ring against one another. I think we're
They
getting
do.
Osprey versus Swerve.
I'm not mad at that.
And then on the oh, there was one more match I wanted to ask you about while we're on here. Because I was going to stay on the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. I was not planning to. You know, AEW's PLEs, pay-per-views are very long. So even though there's a day off for some of us tomorrow, some of us actually enjoy like the sleep that we get on days off. So yeah, I wasn't doing this on that. Um, I think I already asked you about John Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly, right?
No, but yeah, I can see what you were saying, where you think John Moxley is going to win.
Yeah, and I almost feel like even if but I feel like there could be a chance Mox loses tonight too. A small chance.
Wait,
They've proved too much about Kyle O'Reilly being able to beat him.
wait, yeah, because didn't he make Moxley tap out twice last year?
Yes, he has.
Oh yeah, nah, third time's a charm. He has to win.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking tonight's the night, and then there's a small chance Moxley get turned on.
Moxley gets turned on by who?
The rest of the Death Riders, my nigga, you took a loss to this man again?
Oh yeah. I see what you mean. But see that
But maybe not, because I've seen him bounce back from losses and nobody really takes L. So
I, I could see the only reason why I can't see that playing out is because you just inducted Will Ospreay. So it would look bad if the teacher is trying to teach the student things and the teacher's failing. It's like, well, how good of a teacher are you? Like,
True.
you need to be winning. You can't hire me this week and then next week you getting your ass beat by the same person who beat your ass twice last year.
Yo, I'm sorry, I heard you, but so I don't know if you know, Mick Foley just debuted in AEW,
Yes, I heard
and
about that.
and he was talking with Renee, and all of a sudden MJF came out, and I guess him and MJF got into it. So MJF kicked him
Of
in the
course I
nuts,
did. Oh
and
wow. Okay.
now him Mick Foley and Darby are talking because Darby saved him from getting hit with the fucking ring into the face.
Sheesh. Hey, say hi to the live, Dax.
You know what?
Say hi.
You're
Dax the building. You don't want to say nothing?
he's like nah.
So yeah, how do you feel about how you feel about that with Mick Foley set tripping and jumping ship?
Honestly, his reason is moral, and wrestling doesn't have a lot of morals in it. So I'm kind of for it. I think I said this not too long ago in one of our episodes. I'm ready for shit to be shaken up. I want more legends jumping over to AEW and just fucking with the foundation. Why not?
Yeah. So in line of that, did you hear what MJF was saying in his interview?
Yeah, I heard some of his comments.
He's absolutely right. There's no better time than to jump ship and become an AEW fan, or at least to be curious and see what the other side is doing right now.
Honestly, if you start looking at the projection of even what they're doing right now with MJF doing all these interviews and being on the front street. Remember, I told you this. There's somebody else that needs to beside MJF, and right now MJF is their biggest star. But there needed somebody to always be the face of the company on the red carpet, have that crossover ability. MJF is undeniably going to be always number one in that case.
I agree.
Yo, yeah, I'm looking at the set here. It looks so fucking dope. This is a tennis court stadium. And it looks so dope. Yo, next time AEW comes to Queens, fucking going.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Now, speaking of people who could be the face of the company, it doesn't look like Tony Khan is as racist as Nick Khan is. So do you see a world where Kevin Knight could end up being the face of the company?
I can. You already got him the face of TNT. I don't see why not put him in a position of being world champion. I can see it.
Well, we're not gonna include TNA in this conversation because what's his name? Something Silver.
Oh, it's Carlos Silva.
Yeah, Carlos Silva's a bitch. We've seen that already.
I can't with you.
I said it. Because the reason why I say that, folks, ladies and gentlemen, is because you had a golden opportunity to let your wrestlers shine and cross promote and get themselves out there while also pushing your brand as well, and then you stopped them just because of what you thought the higher ups might say that you're kissing the boots of. Now, I could be wrong because I'm not in those rooms. I'm not in those group chats. There's a lot that I don't know. But from the outside looking in, it looks like a bitch ass move for you to not pull the trigger and let your wrestlers do what they have to do just because of what you think your higher ups are going to have something to say. Fam, you're not SmackDown, you're not Raw, you're not NXT. You don't have to abide by the same laws that they do. So you doing that just kind of made you kind of look like you're holding somebody's flag in prison right now.
I mean, listen, I think I said this on an episode before. Hey, that man like being a cuck. Let him sit in that chair and take it like daddy wants him to, because he enjoys that shit. But the bad part is the fact that he's fucking up for everybody else who's trying to make money in this business. But not only make money, but make something of themselves overall. People understand wrestling is about getting reps and getting reps in front of other people. So other people can be like, hey, I like wrestler A. He came to my local city B. So now I want him to work for company C. and slowing them down just because there's another wrestling company in town. Dude, we should be all happy AEW exists, and I don't understand that logic. But TKO going to TKO, right?
No, what I think it is that Carlos Silva acts like one of those jealous, insecure women who doesn't want their man to go outside
I'm
because
weak.
because she thinks that he's gonna go out and find somebody better. And that's exactly what Carlos Silva was thinking. Like, God forbid somebody looks at another industry and says, "Oh, what the fuck do I need TNA for? I can go to such and such." If you were really believing in your brand and product, you wouldn't have any issue with sending your wrestlers abroad and letting them get their money. Now, if you was in a situation where you was just like, I don't want my wrestlers to go elsewhere to potentially get injured, so now they
Right.
can't perform for our brand, I can
Right.
understand that, and I could sympathize and get with that. But the way that it came out and looked, it was just like, oh no, you didn't want to do that because you wanted to make sure that you still had your position of being number one cut for TKO WWE, and also you didn't want the potential chance of some of your stars going over to AEW, like we've seen so many WWE stars do within the
And
last
be
couple of years.
successful. And be successful.
Andrade, Andrade, Ciampa, Hurt Syndicate,
Hey,
Mercedes
Lon, let me
Monet.
know when Johnny Gargano's contract is up. I want to see something.
Wait, what'd you say? You want to see whose contracts?
I said, let me know when Johnny Gargano's contract is up. I want to see something.
Oh my God! When that happens, yeah.
Boy,
I don't know. I don't know. Like, we would have to see what that landscape looks like because Ciampa as a singles wrestler right now, he's doing perfectly fine. If you try to put him in a tag team right now, it changes everything. He's already, what championship does he have? TBS or something like that?
yeah, but my thing is, even when they first did, they're best friends. It's been studied and talked about and everything that in that case. But I almost feel like AEW plays with the idea that, hey, their business was built on that company, not this company. I think you bring in Johnny Gargano solo as a superstar into AEW now, away from Ciampa, he can build up the star he was in the original like Black and Gold era of NXT. At least I like to think so. You don't have to put him in the tag team with Ciampa for like another year or two if you don't want to.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I could see a storyline doesn't necessarily have to be Ciampa, but
Yeah,
in this scenario, walk with me. You can have it set up to where Johnny Gargano's contract goes up in WWE, and now you have a new person coming to AEW who is a masked wrestler, busting ass, and then eventually he gets into a match with Ciampa, and he's reluctant about it. And you see him pulling punches, you see him being hesitant, and you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on because this guy is usually used to putting on clinics.
right.
Until there's a wrestling move where Ciampa takes off the mask, and you finally see there's Johnny Gargano, and you see why he's been pulling punches this entire time. So now, how does Ciampa now operate, knowing that this is his best friend that he's now facing for a championship on the line, mind you?
You cooking. You cooking. Yeah, you cooking.
Listen, unlike mainstream, I'll be here all night, y'all.
Nah, because honestly, that's a dope ass way to. I already said bringing in Ciampa and having him win the TNT Championship his first night was a dope way to intro, but having Gargano under a mask, face Ciampa, and then eventually start their own feud off of that. Nah. Hey AEW, you can give us the pen. You give us the pen. We got it from here.
Yeah, don't be like WWE. Actually, pay us.
That's a fact. But as we about to close up, we got to talk about the last match, sir. The world title match. MJF versus Darby Allin. Hair versus title. Who you got?
Honestly, I would say this has to be Darby Allin defends and retains. Simply because I mean, like you're having a what is it, a first shave match? Darby Allin doesn't even have that much hair in his head as it is. So it's
Hilarious.
like, what we doing?
I'm fucking crying. The first shave is hilarious.
I mean, but yeah, realistically, this is going to be a great match. You're going to see a different level of MJF because
Yeah.
his hair is his pride and gold.
Yes.
So kind of like Samson. Um, and I think it's usually the person with the better hair is the person that usually gets shaved because we just saw a situation like that with who was it, Yuta.
Yuta. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just got a shave, and I thought they was gonna make him completely bald, but they just gave him like a little snip, nothing
They, they,
crazy.
they they gave him a shape up.
Basically, yeah. So I mean, now I think a better match would have been Kevin Knight versus MJF because Kevin Knight would have lined him up, having him looking like having him look like he's invited to the cookout.
He'll have his shit looking good, looking crisp too.
Mm-hmm. Got a hairline and everything. He got the fade on the side.
Oh yeah, for fat. All right, so you're saying that you got Darby winning?
I think I do have Darby, and also too because I think it's too soon for him to lose the belt because he's only had it for like what, maybe a month or two.
Just about.
Yeah, and in that time he's been giving this like the Carmelo Hayes treatment. He's been consistently defending it, and that's what I like to see. Like that's the biggest belt that you can have as a man on AEW, and you're seeing it defended week after week and on PLEs. Fucking WE. Like y'all can learn a thing or two.
I
When
mean,
was the last time we?
go
When was the
ahead.
last time we seen Cody defend his title? Have
Um,
we have we seen Roman Reigns do anything else but get choked out by Jacob?
I listen. I've already had my feelings about the fact
I'm
that
just stating facts, baby.
I mean, I got my feelings already about them running back tribal combat or whatever between him and Jacob as lazy writing, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, yeah, because I feel like they're trying to set up Obafemi, but they're not trying to do it just yet. Because unfortunately, Obafemi hasn't lost anything since NXT, so you got to bring back Brock Lesnar because black people.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know where we go from here. I think I told somebody else this recently. I'll just throw this in here since we're talking about it because I give you my world championship prediction. I have Brock versus Oba. Whenever that match happens, Brock is going to beat him. Oba goes a little crazy. It's going to be Oba versus Brock at SummerSlam where he retires Brock.
Yeah, I see that. Because it's going to be 1-1, and then they're going to need the definitive
Yeah,
match to end it all. Yeah, I see that.
yeah, and
Hey, German Stallion, what's up, man? What's the topic? We talking about a lot right now. We talking about AEW, Double or Nothing. We talking about WWE, how they ain't shit when it comes to booking, and they don't know what they're doing. Talking about Obafemi and Brock. We talking about a lot, man. You got to catch up.
yeah, really do because we ain't going to be on here so much longer because like I'm watching a not too great stream of this PLE, so yeah, it just went out again. So I'm going to be going through it for the night, but yeah, let me just close up by saying I think MJF wins tonight. I think MJF gets title number 3. I have him going against Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door, and then he's losing again to Kenny Omega.
I hope you're wrong, but okay. All right.
Only reason why is because I don't think Darby stays on. I think they're building the reason of yes, Darby's defending it every week to show that he's a fighting world champion. But on the flip side of it, he's like they said it at the Ariel Hawani show. MJF said it. He's both burning the candle at both ends. It's almost at a point where Darby's body may break down tonight, and that would be the only reason MJF wins tonight.
I mean, aside from him consecutively having fights every week, isn't he young enough to be able to bounce back?
Have you seen the ass whoop? You've seen the ass whoopings Darby been getting.
Fair.
Come on,
Fair.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, bruh, fucking Pac threw him off the top of a fucking what's that shit? Like a ledge onto some chairs at a golf course. Are we? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. Darby is dead inside. I don't care what nobody said. Nah. So I
Fair.
almost feel like MJF wins tonight but I don't think he's gonna have it for long.
Hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong. We'll definitely gonna see.
That we will.
But what I was gonna say, damn, again, it's been a minute since I've seen you on the stream. Even though I'm about to fucking close up and shit. What I'm gonna ask you, since you on this live stream with me, when are we gonna finish this season, sir?
Man, this season should have been over. You overbooked the shit out of us. You got
Yeah,
like
I
3
know.
episodes. But yeah, I'm gonna be up there in June. I'm gonna have a couple of days off. I'm gonna be up there in June, so we can do a lot of content then, and then we're gonna try to discuss some things between
Okay.
now and then. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be up there next month for my mother's birthday. Shout out to mom, love you,
Try to mom dudes.
mama, I love you. Pop
Oh, I
holding it
love.
down.
Again, I appreciate everybody who, yo, we are now officially at 110 subscribers on YouTube as of today.
Hey, let's get it.
So I appreciate everybody who's locked in with us on Bell to Bell. You're gonna keep seeing more shorts, more random things on Instagram, more memes that Blackout creates, more Throwback Tuesdays because now we have enough content where I can just pull from old videos and post up. Like us talking about literally Willow Nightingale a year later. Shout out to Willow Nightingale. I hope she feels better. I hope she's back on her path
Hey,
soon. Back to
shout out to corn muffin,
facts.
cornbread. I'm sorry.
And then yeah, you're gonna see more from Bell to Bell podcast. The summer is just about to start. We got more cooking.
Absolutely.
You want to do your social media, sir?
Listen, man, Be Okay Out the Rebel is the Instagram. On there, you can see a link to my music. What the Heart Wants is the album that's available. My book, which is also called What the Heart Wants, that's also available on Amazon. If you're an artist or you're a wrestler and you need some theme music, I got some beats up there
He
as
does.
well. You can DM me personally because I have at least 100 more beats that's not even up there. So if you need something and you didn't find what you're looking for, just tap in with me and we can talk. Other than that, yeah,
I got
working
some
on
shit
the.
that I got to talk to you about that I want to do with the beats. That actually is gonna go in part with Bell to Bell. I'm gonna hit you up offline when I get off of here and talk to you about it.
Okay,
Um,
all right, that's no problem.
Um, as always, at Make the Call, but I always tell y'all follow Bell to Bell podcast. All our social media is there. I'm literally gonna upload this to YouTube as soon as I get off of here because my stream looks like crap. All I know is the opening match was Cage and Cope versus FTR, so we'll see what happens. But it's gonna be weird because we got a delay, so we can't both do it the same. So you want to do it first, and I do it?
Sure. This has been Bell
Oh wait,
2.
are you doing it like that?
I don't know. How do you want to do it?
Let's do it like that.
This has been Bell
Two.
Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later, y'all. That was fun. I'm gonna hit you up.
All right.